Hi, I'm Dan Salem. I'm here with Amy and BJ of Vanishing Point Media. You guys have been filmmaking for a long time. How did you get into virtual reality?
With traditional media, we know instinctively this will work, this will be scary, this won't, because we've seen it.
There's this new thing called VR. So I put on the goggles and I was instantly immersed in Nazi Germany in the middle of the woods and mother bear experience. I was 2 seconds before I was next to my son. I put the goggles on, I was miles away, and I was like, I just got this innate mother bear experience, and I reached out and I screamed, squeezed my son, and he screamed. He's like, Mom, don't hurt me. Within a second, I knew that I was transported to a new world, and it was suddenly immersed in a story that I've never had such a visceral reaction before. So we have this one project that we're really excited about. It's called The Farm. You put on the headset, you're taken to the Brazilian jungle, and you're on a zip line. And you're going in and out of the canopy, the rainforest, you see the waterfalls, birds, animals, you're zipping along. You got some,
And you're with people.
Yeah, there's some cute
you're
girls,
amongst
some
people.
guys.
Okay.
So you're suddenly realizing that you're with, a party, you land on the other side, and you and your
gotten
team.
that thing out of your system, right?
Right.
You're like,
Right.
oh my God.
Yeah. And it sort of will shift, and that's the best thing about VR right now is you can shift the storytelling, so you can go from first person to third person.
Oh, yeah.
So it will shift from that first person, you're there and that experiencing, to that third person sort of fly in the wall. Like, who are these guys?
Right.
What are they doing? Where are they going? Oh, they happen to be really funny.
Okay.
And then they set off on a hike.
They don't know exactly where they are, and there's an
Yes.
argument about this and suits about this.
One of them is like, I don't use maps. We can just go
Exactly.
that way.
Okay.
And they stumble on a pot farm. Start with the experience that everybody will want to put on no matter where they are. They're like, oh, do you want to be in a zip line in Belize?
Right.
Yes, I do.
course.
So you
Right.
do that, and then then next thing you know, oh wait, there's characters and they're discussing something, and next thing you know, oh my God, I don't know what happens next.
Yeah.
I want to see episode 2.
With Banana Republic,
Yes.
what was it like capturing that and then putting it together?
Banana contacted us. We're excited about VR. We don't know anything about it. Help
Okay.
us.
Right. They're very smart
Yeah.
there, and we talked to them about how many headsets are out there, how many eyeballs you could get, and the size of their audience. And they ended up really wanting to generate and create something that would be watchable in the headset, but also 100% effective in the 360 space, like in Facebook, where
Yeah.
you can watch on a flat screen, drag around, or use your phone and look around. That they ended up with over 6,000% increase in their number of views that
Yeah.
they got in this
Yeah.
video.
For their typical
And
views.
stands
we
out.
love it. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
We love our work. We're great,
Yeah.
but there's something about engaging, and
Yeah.
and that's one of the things about
Yeah.
it. It's so great. It's
Yeah,
that
I mean,
make-
as much as we'd like to take credit for all
Right,
of that,
right,
like
right.
VR takes a lot of that
Yeah.
credit.
and I don't know that people are as aware as they could be of the power of giving somebody something to drag around and to experience.
Allowing users to experience horror films, and then with simple technology of heat mapping, you can see where they look. And then people get graded on whether or not they
Right.
look at the scary things.
Oh, and then you can tweet it out.
Right, and
within
then
the
their
game.
grades go
Yeah.
up on their
Okay.
social platform,
Right.
and then they're like,
compete with your friends.
Ultimately,
you didn't
part-
look!
Yeah.
So one of the concepts is basically I dare you, the VR experience.
So,
Yeah.
so
The
you're
idea is
preparing
that-
for next Halloween.
Exactly,
Yeah, exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
The intimacy with VR is key. Is as key as that huge world thing, which so many people are keyed in on the idea of oh, we gotta take them into space.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea because that'll get them there, and it is dazzling. But if you don't have
You're right there.
right,
Right.
that's when
Cool.
it that's the thing.
We always say don't fight the medium. When you first tell a story, people put on a headset and they want an experience.
Right.
Yeah.
And they want to look around. They don't want to hear exposition about what is the backstory between these characters.
No,
they want to
they want to experience.
they want to
that.
experience
Yeah.
this is cool. Oh my
Right.
god.
So
there's
first
no-
show them a world. Don't tell them to look at one place. There's an important conversation right here, right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't start there because especially not only is the medium do you not want that at first and never will with VR.
Right.
You really don't want it right now because people are putting on the headset for the first time and
First
they're saying
time.
oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
at that moment when you're doing, oh my god, this is amazing, if we put something important at one spot,
Yeah.
you're not going
they'll
to
miss it. And there's still so many traditional filmmaking techniques you still have to frame. Everybody's like, oh, it's a frameless medium. No. It's your job as a director to create a frame to guide the viewer to see the perspective.
We found that it works great to do a walk and talk as long as the camera moves lockstep with the people that you're moving with.
Exactly matching.
As soon as they stop moving, if the camera drifts, what was it?
Vomitville.
Trip to Vomitville.
Yeah.
Okay. There are rules.
Right.
We're figuring out. There are things that you realize work and don't work for you. But so you can move the camera and you can cut and you can edit in certain ways. But there's no doubt that a lot more of the dynamism in VR than in traditional film is going to come from blocking, from actors.
10 GoPros. They're all tethered together. There's 2 down to get rid of the tripod. And then you shoot all the way around and up. And then there's 1 trigger.
Which was a big advancement.
We got the opportunity, we got the Backstage Pass to really just go where we want, talk to whomever we want.
Yeah.
And that's what VR is about. It's taking to this place where you see these things, you see these people, you see these experiences that you don't normally get.
Yeah.
So I really value the time of my audience, and we're filmmakers first and foremost. We want to tell stories, we want to entertain, we want to enlighten, we want to educate our viewers out there, and that's how we approach our advertising and our narrative filmmaking. So we're not going to just sell you a dress, we're going to give you an experience where you can look around and see this whole world. People ask questions like, does there have to be interactivity? Does there have to have social?
Right.
And we say, sure, it can have that.
It can have that.
It doesn't have to.
Yeah.
This is the DK2. This is the Samsung Gear.
This is an example of Google Cardboard. And this is the CV1, they call it. It's the consumer version 1 of the Oculus Rift.
Very cool.
That's it.
Well, thank you guys both. This was
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tune back in
More from Mandy and Dan.
on BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.